Good morning. Good afternoon. I think it's even afternoon here. Whatever it is, wherever you are. Something big was coming through to me today. I have 2 words today, not 3, for those of you that like those words. My words are I am. It's been something big building inside of me for a while, and last night it started it again. And so I want to see if I can get you to the place that I was this morning, because it was very beautiful. So hang with me, okay? Sometimes when I'm driving in the car, it's so much easier when I'm all by myself to get these things going. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Frank. So the 2 words are I am. And I wonder sometimes if we realize who we really are. We rarely realize who we really are. So, hi, Margaret. So, let me see if I can help you a little bit to realize who you really are this morning. Last night I had another experience. I've been experiencing Steve differently. And we talked about that yesterday in the Go Live. The veil is so thin. So even though I've experienced him since shortly after he passed, what I experience now is so intense and so beautiful and so supernova. I was writing about that this morning. His energy is so absolutely beautiful. So last night I'm at a movie, and I experience him a lot in the woods, but he always loved movies. So I'm watching this movie, and all of a sudden I realize that I can feel him beside me. He showed up to watch the movie with me. He likes to do that. And so I'm kind of watching the movie, and I'm kind of looking to the side of me. And after a few minutes, I was actually thinking about putting the seat down to make space for him. That's how strongly his presence was last night. And Caleb was with me, and he looks over and he's like, "What are you looking at?" And I just looked at him and smiled, and I kept on watching the movie. Later on, he came through again so strongly that I began to feel like it wasn't just Steve and me in that space that I was sitting in. It was Steve in me. It was this feeling of completeness, of being the 2 of us in the same exact space. And then I realized, as I was thinking on it this morning, that it's not just Steve. The Steve has become a piece of all of this, what they call the soup. He is source energy. He's pure source energy. So as I experience him now, I'm experiencing what it feels like to be in the presence of God, to the amount that my body can handle. So let me keep going on this. It continues. I'm experiencing Steve, then I'm experiencing source energy. Then I realize that this is me, that it's not just Steve, that I need to move past the idea that it is him bringing this love into the space that I'm in, that it is source energy in me. Okay? So now we're going a step further. Then, as I'm thinking on it and I'm talking on it this morning, I'm getting to the point where I realize that source energy is in me, and it's in everyone that I see, and that we are all connected. So, source energy in me, in you, in everyone else that I see. How much more complete are we becoming? And then, as I'm thinking on it, I realize, do you know how many times I go to the woods and I hug a tree and I feel this peace when I'm there in nature, and I feel a kinship to the trees and to the rocks and to the water and to the animals, to the deer. I talk to them as if they're me. And what I'm realizing is Steve and me, source energy in me, and everyone else, we're all connected. We all came from the same source. We are all actually one creature, and that includes everything around us. And this is, what I finally came to this morning, is this is the I am presence. This is what we are becoming more aware of. It's not that the veil is thinning so much. It is that the veil is thinning so much, but it's more than just coming into contact with those that we've lost. It is coming into contact with God himself or herself, however you want to, or source energy or the universe, or whatever you feel comfortable with. It is us coming to a place where we are finally realizing the I am presence. Does that make sense to you? It's so huge. It's something that is so profound and yet so simple. And it's very difficult for us because it's so profound. And it creates in us the idea that we are God, that we are source energy, that within each one of us contains this beautiful being. Our body is just encasing this beautiful being. And if we could see ourselves for what we really are, our eyes would be blinded by it. because we are pure source energy. So what I was writing about this morning is when we leave our bodies, we are like a supernova. It's like we're no longer contained inside of this. We're so limited right now. You know, we get sick and we get tired and we get hungry and all these physical things that hold us down. And yet when we leave this body, we go back to what we really are, which is everything. The I am presence, we learn that we are everything, that we are God, that we are all a piece of God, that we are all a piece of creation, that each one of us is a creator of this earth and everything around us and the entire universe and everything that exists, and that everything and every person on this planet is us, and that we are them, and that when we look around and we see other people, we begin to see them with more compassion, and we begin to understand, that's me, that homeless person, that's me, that person that's, you know, doing something that I don't like. I might have a lot of impatience for that person on the highway, they're me too. Or that little dog that's on the streets, or the trees, or the grass, or everything. This is what we are coming to. And this is my message today. And I hope that in some little bit that you can understand your own greatness through what I'm telling you. That we are so much more than we've been led to believe. That we are a piece of everything. How beautiful is that? When you look in the mirror, stop cutting yourself down. Inside of you is the very spark of everything that exists. Everything. You say, you look at yourself in the mirror, and from now on you just look and you say, I am. Don't qualify yourself. I am. I am. Stand tall, stand beautiful, and know that you are everything. You are a piece of everything. How beautiful is it when we realize that? That's what we're coming to. That's what's evolution, this evolutionary process, or we call it ascension. What we're doing is we're coming into a space of realization, of remembrance of everything that we are. You are all beautiful creatures. Thank you so much for joining me on a Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, whatever it is to you. I don't have a lot of time today. Belinda, Christine, Margaret, Stacy, I think I see Frank. I think there's a few more if I've missed you. If you pop up quick, I'll tell you hi. I'm so thankful that you joined me. Pass this around today. It's just a little piece of sunshine. I hope people start to feel how powerful, how beautiful, how incredible, how amazing. Share it around, because as we learn this, as we're all gaining this ability, this knowledge, this understanding of who we really are, we're changing the planet. We're changing each other. We're waking up. Have a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. I'll talk to you again soon. I love you so much. Hi, Caleb. Hi, Caleb. I'll catch you in a little bit. Take care.